YouTube, what is good? We're back again for another episode of Marvin's Room. Thank you guys so much for joining me wherever you're at in the world. I love all of y'all. Y'all keep coming back, man. Y'all keep coming back to the videos. Like, I'm so grateful, man. You guys keep coming back and watching the videos. So thank you. Thank you. I love all of you guys. I wanted to jump on here today and make this video real quick, discussing with you guys my thoughts on because someone just asked me about this, and I thought, hell, I should make a video about this. Someone literally just asked me my thoughts on like angel numbers, you know, and I want to discuss with you guys psychics, tarot cards, you know, all of that type of shit. And I basically wanted to come on here today and let you guys know, man, my opinion, my thoughts, because as you guys know, I believe whatever you want to do, go for it. You know, I'm just giving you my opinion. Whatever's your cup of tea, like I said in my last video, just drink that shit. But as far as me and my thoughts on psychics and tarot cards and all that type of stuff, I personally believe that so many people in this world, we look outside of ourselves for reassurance. And that's because we don't know ourselves. We're not in tune with ourselves. We don't know the real power that we possess. Therefore, we always try to go to a third party or a fourth party or a fifth party for confirmation. But when you really tune into that I amness that Neville talks about, or when you get into that vortex like Abraham Hicks talks about, which I believe is the same thing, they're just using different verbiage to describe it. But when you really get in tune with that I am this and I am that and I am, like, you no longer need outside validation to confirm if you're on the right path or not, because that's what tarot cards, that's what psychics, that's what all of this stuff is you're looking for validation on your outside, is because you're not in tune with your higher self. You're not in tune with the laws of the universe. Your frequency is off. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe. So since you don't trust yourself, because that's what this all comes down to, is you don't trust yourself. Again, like I said in one of my other videos, it's not that you can't trust your specific person again. It's not that you can't trust, your family members again. It's you don't trust yourself. So when you really fall into that I amness and you really begin to trust yourself, you don't need to seek validation from a psychic. You don't need to seek validation from a tarot card. And to me, psychics here's the thing about psychics and things like that. There are so many fake psychics in the world. There are so many shams and stuff like that in the world, and you got to be careful when you deal with psychics. Even in this law of attraction stuff, you got to be careful. I heard a story about one of the law of attraction people. Literally, they had to cough away a person coughed away like thousands of dollars going to one of these law of attraction teachers, and the law of attraction teacher just was like telling them bullshit and was like doing like this like black magic kind of shit, like mixing fluids and all sorts of crazy shit. And I'm not going to name this guy, but I want you guys to understand something, that there is a lot of sham and BS going out there. And this is why, me personally, I don't really care about psychics and tarot cards and anything like that, is because, number one, you never know who's legit. And number two, all these guys are doing is they're literally mirroring whatever energy you have going on inside of yourself. So if you go to a tarot card person and they pick a card and the card says something bad, and you know you've been feeling bad for the past week, that it's basically just going to match your vibration. You know what I mean? It's whatever. So if you're going there looking for guidance and you think the tarot card is going to tell you, you think the tarot card puller is going to tell you something that, you want to hear, if your energy is off, if your vibration is off, it's not going to happen that way. They're going to pull something that's going to tell you, yo, look, you're not going to like what you're going to hear. You're off. Oh, this is going to happen, or you're headed down this path. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, like Abraham Hicks says, and like Neville Goddard, like, these guys never put their faith into tarot cards. These guys never put their faith into angel numbers, psychics, etc., because they know all you got to do is become one. Abraham Hicks never talks about, or Neville Goddard is not like, oh, you got to wait till the clock says 111. Oh, I keep seeing 333 everywhere, or I keep seeing 444. Oh, I'm on the right path. I'm doing this. Listen, if that's your cup of tea, that's 100% fine. I'm not going to criticize you. I'm not going to, shoot you down. You know, if that's something that you do, if that's in your culture, if it's in your belief system, hey, more power to you. But me personally, I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't care about angel numbers. I don't care about psychics. I don't care about any of that stuff because I know the most important thing for me to do is to become in tune with my higher self, is to become in tune with my I amness. And when I become in tune with my I amness, any answer, I want you guys to understand, any answer that you're seeking, when you become in tune with your I amness, when you start to meditate, when you start to elevate, you don't need to go to a psychic for the answer. You don't need to go to a tarot card reader for the answer. You know what I'm saying? Because going to a psychic or a tarot card reader is no different than going to your friends and family for advice, which you guys know I'm like completely 100% against 9 times out of 10. Because going to your family members and friends for advice, a lot of times they don't really know all of the details of the situation, and you're basically going to them for advice about something they know nothing about. They know nothing about. So you going to a psychic is kind of the same thing. Like you're going to a person who is a psychic, or they may not be, or who you're going to a tarot card reader, or they may not be, but understand that they know nothing about your situation. So you're literally going to someone who's never met you a day in their life, and you're literally going to them asking for advice. Like, how does that sound? You know what I'm saying? Like when you use your common sense, and I realize common sense is actually your intuition. Common sense is really an intuitive part of your body that we all have. It's just that we don't tune into it. You know, so we all are psychics. If you want to enhance your psychic abilities, you can enhance your psychic abilities. You know, we can all enhance all of these abilities that we have, but it's just a matter of, are we going to do that ourselves, or are we going to put that in the hands of a third party, of a fourth party? Because going to psychics or tarot card readers or somebody that does angel numbers or whatever the case may be, that's we can do that same thing as well. We can do telepathy. We can learn how to send people thoughts, and they're thousands of miles away. Doesn't matter the distance, because everything's energy, everything's unlimited, everything is forever. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you know do this or do that. We have these psychic abilities, and we can develop them if we want to. But most people don't. They just rather let it lie dormant and stuff like that. And that's why most people go to outside sources, because, like I said, they haven't learned that I amness. So me personally, like I said, I don't necessarily care about psychics and all of that type of stuff, because I'm in tune with my higher self. I'm in tune with divinity. I'm in tune with knowing, okay, what is my heart telling me versus what is my mind telling me? Because at the end of the day, that's the confliction that so many people are feeling. Is it's a battle between your mind and your heart, and people are listening to their mind more instead of listening to their heart. And that's where, you know, fear and anxiety, etc., comes in. That's where ego comes in. That's your ego talking. And you got to learn to be able to distinguish the difference between, is this my mind talking to me, or is this my ego, or is this my heart talking to me? Because there's a fine line between your mind and your ego giving you an answer versus your heart giving you an answer. All right, so I wanted to let you guys know that's my take on this. And Neville is the same way. For those Neville believers, Neville doesn't care about angel numbers. He doesn't care about, he doesn't speak on that. He speaks on the I amness. Abraham Hicks, same way, speaks on that I amness. She doesn't believe in looking outside of yourself for validation. But again, if that's what you want to do, I mean, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. As I said in my other video, I don't care who. I don't care who preaches this or who preaches that. But what I want to tell you guys is to be careful, because there are people out there that are shams, that are crooks in the psychic world, in the tarot card world, in the law of attraction world. And you guys just got to be smart in picking a mentor or a coach or teacher, whatever you want to call it, that's going to guide you and give you the right answers that you're looking for in your life. You know, it is good to go get third opinions and stuff like that when you don't know what you're doing, but you want to make sure you get the right opinions. You want to make sure you get the right advice from the right people, you know. But in the meantime, always keep working on yourself and keep raising your vibration, keep meditating and doing these things, so you guys will be able to do this on your own and know that you have the same power, you have the same psychic abilities, you have the same stuff like that. But understand, you don't need a clock to say 111. You don't need the numbers to say 333 in order for you to have a good day, or for you to take this path, for you to take that path. All you need to do is be in tune with your higher self, and all the answers that you want, you will get. You will get. Listen to your spirit. Learn to listen to your spirit. That's all you ever need. Learn to quiet your mind, listen to your spirit, because those are the answers. Those are the intuitive answers that are already in us, along with common sense and things like that. All right, guys. I just want to jump over here today, man. I'm so glad you guys came back. I'm so glad to see you guys once again, man. You guys keep rocking with me. I'm so excited. You got me hyped. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys next time. You know where, you know when. Signing out.